What's up, everybody? A little bit of news that I just found out after putting out my last vid about these arcs and pretty much the Trust Masters, the arc ether rewards that come with them. So we were talking a lot about this gun. This is the Holy Robe. So I get these two arcs confused. The Bell Tower and Caldino the Great. Because Caldino the Great kind of looks like it has some kind of bell tower thing. It's not. It's not a bell tower. It just kind of looks like a bell tower from a distance. The point is, this bad mamma jamma right here. The Covert Gun Trishula. Damn, I'm never going to get it right. The point is, we were talking about this in the last video that I just came out with. Talking about this, like, it's probably a good idea to get because it's so applicable. I did have somebody mention that this thing is not working the way that it's supposed to, that it might be broken. We did get to the bottom of that. Pretty much what was happening is our buddy that was testing this out, he thought it would be applicable to basic attacks. So this is only going to apply to your skills, which personally that's the way that I would want it, because your skills are stuck at whatever element that they are, regardless of what element your basic attack is, because the element of your basic attack is going to be the element that your weapon is, right? So if this gun has light attribute, that means your basic attack is going to do light damage. But as soon as you start dropping your skills, you know, all your skills could be dark element if you're Tsukasa. Now, that is where this trait comes in. If damage is originally reduced due to enemies' attribute resistance, ignore attribute resistance. This trait is going to proc with your skills. Now, I personally would much rather ignore people's immunity with my skills. Those skills are locked in to whatever element that they are, and most heroes are going to have their S1 through S3, they're typically all going to be the same element, or at least 2 out of 3 of them are going to be the same element. Very rarely, if ever, do we get a character like Zox, whose S1 is non-elemental, his S2 is ice, his S3 is earth damage, and S4 is, you know, whatever. Most heroes, Tsukasa, his S1 through S4, they're all dark damage. Alice, S1 through S4, all light element. Sevia, Thunderbolt Sevia, you guessed it, S1 through S4, all lightning damage. So for characters like that are really locked in, this is what you want. And it is going to work for their skills, and the skills are going to do way more damage with higher modifiers than basic attacks anyway. So this thing is amazing. I dare say this is probably one of the most powerful 6-star items in the game. You could argue that this thing is damn near worth 7 stars, okay? And courtesy of our buddy Mike L on the channel, props to you for giving me some awesome info. Pretty soon, this gun is going to be able to be upgraded. Yes, that's right. You are actually going to be able to go into your little alchemy. Well, what is it? Is it alchemy? Yeah, you're going to be able to go into your little alchemy lab, and you are actually going to be able to pick this gun to upgrade, and then you're going to be able to pour resources into it and actually increase its stats. That's kind of a big deal. So as a result, I'm going to try to get this bad mamma jamma right now because it's just such a good, safe bet. Now, mind you, I'm pouring ethers into this thing as opposed to putting these ethers into a UR arc and getting a 7-star item that has just ridiculous stats. And yet, this is still worth it because for so many heroes, 96, you know, we're just going to lose a percent. For so many heroes, this is a make or break item, especially if they're just stuck doing one type of damage with their skill kit. So here it is. I'm going to try it on Ray. I'm going to try... Oh, Milliam. Milliam does all dark damage with all of her attacks. And with this gun, her skills are still going to do dark damage, but now she's just going to be immune to dark resistance. So all of her attacks are going to get through. All the damage is going to get through. So for me, and for what this account needed, this is most definitely the number one choice. Alright, and let's see. Do I have enough for the other gun? Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't have enough. So I might have to hold off on the bolt cannon Blaines. But that Tristram gun, or whatever you call it, Trisula, it is definitely worth it. So definitely check it out. It's going to be useful. It's going to be applicable to many characters. And hey, the best part is if you can't use a gun, it only costs 2 SC, and magically you can equip that thing. So look forward to actually being able to upgrade that. And Mike L, thank you for the advice. Thank you. It's definitely worth it to get this thing right now. Get it ASAP if you can. So I can't wait to power this thing up as soon as that goes through. So it seems like we do have pretty big update coming through. The reason your boy has not been talking about, you might see other YouTubers talking about multiplayer and this and that, and they're going all these different scenarios. Fact of the matter is, I don't really talk about this stuff until it comes out, and for very good reasons. You guys might be able to find reviews right now on the new Lebet character. I can't really talk about her until I can actually see her on the global side in the screen. Now, you guys can catch sneak peeks of her, of how her skill kit works, how she looks over on the other side. But I personally don't like going over that stuff because things could be changed. I don't like giving the wrong info out. But I think Buddhafish came out with a video kind of highlighting her. So guys, go check that out if you're curious to see how her skill kit looks, what she, kind of does. Personally, for me, I will wait to actually dig into the nitty-gritty when all that information's actually available to us in the game, and that is when I will go through and review her. I've never been one for reviewing characters before they actually drop, but you guys better believe as soon as she drops, I'm going to be in there, we're going to be looking at her, I'm going to be deciding if I want to pull for her. She does look pretty gnarly, and I do love my redheads, so we're just going to have to see. I'm really going to want to look over her skills and just see how it all plays out with her. But so far, I'm fairly happy in Last Cloudia right now. We have 1 hour and 22 minutes left on this event. You guys want to see something that'll make you feel better? Check this out. This is my event tab, okay? Look at my event points. I'm at 16,000, boys and girls. This is probably the worst I've done in any event. There's just been a lot of stuff happening in Landgrace. Oh man, look at this. It's a good thing I have 77 of these rainbow crystal clusters, but you honestly cannot ever have enough of them. I'm really missing out on these, but 60,000, 50,000, there's just no way I'm going to be able to, what could I feasibly get here? I could maybe get up to 30,000 in the next hour, and I'm just not going to pour all that lapis into it. So your boy pretty much flunked this event, and there was some decent stuff in there. At least in the trading space, I got a couple thousand to burn through, so what are you going to do? I'm sure everybody out there fared better than I did in this event, and more power to you. I have still not have gotten any of these unit arc tickets. I'm really not that worried about it. Maybe maybe it's one of the rewards for just actually finishing. I didn't exactly look through all the rewards for a brighter tomorrow, but your boy just couldn't make that one happen. What are you gonna do? I'm definitely missing out on some stuff over here. A lot of good stuff, but I just could not get to it. I'm sorry, everybody. Really, this isn't going to affect anybody but me, and I think my account is still going strong. That is the one thing I like about Last Cloudia. You can miss an event here and there. What are you going to miss out on? A few crystals. You can very easily get right back into the game. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'll run a brighter tomorrow. I'll go right into training and look. You know, I've actually been skimping out on some grand ability gate runs and just stuff in here. So I think this is what I'm going to do. Regardless, we have 1 hour, 22 minutes left. Then we're going to get an update. So best of luck to everybody, but if you can, if you got the orbs, get that gun as soon as possible. It is a safe bet. I just chose getting that gun over getting, you know, like some kind of crazy 7-star item. So no remorse. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to go start testing it out, especially with units like Millium, Alice, obviously, if I have to, Ray. So good stuff, good stuff. I can't wait to see what it does, and obviously pretty soon we're going to get to actually upgrade the attack on that thing. So I don't know what the stats are going to be on it when it's all actually done, but that thing's starting off at almost 160 attack. You pump 20 levels into it or something. We should be able to get close to like 200 attack out of that gun and, you know, bypass resistance with it. So pretty awesome. Just wanted to give you guys an update there. So that's what I'm doing pretty much, and I will talk to you all soon, because within, I don't know, 6-7 hours of now, we're going to be looking at a new character, and I'm going to be deciding if I want to go all in for it. So I will definitely put the breakdown of this new character up, our favorite little redhead, and this is cool. They are revamping the core characters of Kyle's party. I'm guessing Kyle's probably going to be the very last one. He's going to have some Super Saiyan form. His hair is going to be all over the place. The sword that Davin gave him is magically going to transform into some Buster Sword on crack with freaking laser beams coming out of it. I'm sure it's just going to be off the chain, but we're going to have to get there. We're starting with Labette. Think about it. We have Zexus. We have quite a few of the original party members that can, you know, get pretty cranked out. I'm actually kind of wondering what they're going to do with Zexus. Originally starting out, Zexus was the most powerful original character, in my opinion. He was the character that last Cloudia gave us in order for you to be able to clear all the content, because he just did so much damage when this game first started. He could clear out Blaze Garden. All of the birds were weak to ice magic. When the game started, ice was the magical element. A lot of things were weak to it, not much was strong to it, especially when the very first chapter of the game dropped and you were fighting your way to get to Blaze Garden and fight Zuglis. Yeah, that was your go-to guy, Mr. Ice Mage. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with Zexus, because he was always kind of like the MVP character that they gave everybody to be able to clear last Cloudia with, at least when the game first launched. So really, I can't wait to see what they do with him. The fact that they're giving Labette a different role, she went from being a sniper to having a sword, a very odd-looking green sword, really kind of makes me wonder what they're going to do with Zexus. Is he going to be a super ice mage now? Or is he going to kind of, you know, take a different role? Is he going to be a close quarters combat kind of guy? Personally, to me, that doesn't fit the character. I just think he would go balls to the wall mage all the way. But we will have to see. We will have to see. We obviously have the shift form of Theria, and Theria's already had a shift form. Technically, you know, she had her Saintly Theria form. So that, you know, Ray got his. We're getting Labette's now. That pretty much leaves us with Zexus and then Kyle. I don't know what order they're going to do this in, but it's going to be pretty damn epic. Of course, Kyle is the descendant of Adele the Hero. I think I'm butchering that name wrong, but we'll have to see exactly what that royal blood of his amounts to, because Roland is, I guess, his brother, whatever. I mean, I don't know how Kyle ended up being, you know, dark-haired, and Roland is this beautiful, blonde-looking prince. So we're just gonna have to see. I think there's a lot more to it. I think the story in Last Cloudia is gonna throw some curveballs at us, And all in all, I'm fairly happy. I can't wait. So this all starts with Labatt, and it's all going to start. Well, I can't say it's going to start within an hour and 22 minutes, but that is when the patching begins, my friends. And it's a good thing I have Landgrisser and other games to hold me over while we patch, because I'm pretty psyched for this one. Your boy just might have to pull an all-nighter. It's already midnight here, so I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope I get Labatt off some dumb crap luck on the very first pull with the 2,000 Lapis that I have, and I hope you do as well. But we will have to see soon. I will keep you all posted, and everybody have a good night. Peace and prosperity.